It's a top 5 showdown on Rocky Top tonight as the second-ranked Tennessee Lady Vols play host to the 4th-ranked Texas A&M Aggies. A lot on the line here in Knoxville as both Tennessee and Texas A&M have a shot at the SEC regular season championship. Texas A&M, those lefties with speed, has yet to be thrown out this season. Hits this right back at Pickens off her glove. Mealer can't get a throw off, and it will be a base hit to start this game for Kennedy Powell.
Yeah, there's not, but they can also go for the hard, long hit. So on defense, you're thinking as an infielder, where do I play? Do I play up or do I play back? And that was a nice pitch by Pickens.
Hits this towards center. Calling for it is Fiedler, and she will make the out. 2 down. Right time had back-to-back bombs in games 2 and 3 versus Arkansas this past weekend. Hits a dribbler over to first. Crashing is Gibson, but she won't get there in time. Sliding over safe is Powell.
You're going to see a lot of times where first base are going to dive on things like that.
Harper over to Panel at third. She'll get the out. So Tennessee able to eliminate the Aggies' threat.
So they're scoring runs in multiple different ways, not relying on the long ball as much as they did last year.
First pitch to Fiedler, hard ground ball over to third, and she'll make the out at 1.
Much speed. She's going to get that extra 60 feet when she can.
This one sky towards right field. Calling for it is Vrajel, and she'll get the out. 1 down for Texas A&M.
And right now
for the Lady Vols has been here all 4 years. A 2-time All-SEC first-teamer, also an NFCA second-team All-American in 2023. Takes 4 straight balls. Up on you. They make you pay. That's exactly what happened this past weekend, but they were able to salvage that win on Sunday. As Nugent takes ball 4, that's back-to-back free bases for the Lady Vols.
That's what's so tough.
1-2. Called strike 3. Emily Kennedy with the exclamation mark lead. Best 2 years since 2017 as Dement lays down the bunt. Nugent decides to lay off of it, but it stays fair. This one bunted towards Gibson, quickly turns to second and gets the force out at 2. Great heads-up play by the first baseman, McKenna Gibson.
And that's how you get your team.
Hard hit to Pickens, quick throw to 1, and gets the out.
Through the heat. Last year it was that drop ball, and this year you're seeing a lot more rise.
Pickens pumped up about that one, gets Vrajel looking for her 2nd strikeout of the game.
And what a big pitch for Pickens, and we are still
against Ole Miss. Tennessee picking up the SEC Series win against the Rebels. Dropped the first game on Friday, bounced back, won the last 2. Morgan takes strike 3 looking. Kennedy gets her on the outside. Limited softball league from former Texas A&M Hall of Famer Amanda Scarborough as she sits down Emma Clark for her 3rd strikeout. Make that back-to-back strikeouts, Faith.
Yeah, she deserves
every play softball, and especially now that it's her senior year, she's really settled in. Payoff pitch, low in the zone, ball 4. 3rd walk of the day from Emily Kennedy. Great crowd on this Thursday night, game 1 of this 3-game series. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Emily Kennedy bounces back, strikes. Single on her first at-bat to start this game, went right off of Pickens' glove. She gets her with the inside strike.
In defense, you start rushing your mechanics. That's where errors happen, and overthrows happen where Texas A&M can take those extra bases, and that's what they want to do.
Swing and a miss, strike three, back-to-back Ks for Carlin Pickens to start the third. Worked on the changeup last year, and then this year, the movement and command has really separated her.
And that's what's so important, especially when you're a speedy pitcher, someone that can throw so hard. Anyone essentially.
1-2 pitch. A dribbler over to second. Dodge with the flip. Gets the out at 1 to end the inning. For that first place spot in the SEC regular season title. Fiedler looks at strike three, make that the 5th strikeout of the day for Emily Kennedy.
And she really used that, but it was a changeup in the zone, waited on it, and was able to at least foul it off.
1-2 count. Gets her swinging, back to midweek matchup. Stands are full in outfield and also behind the plate. 3-2 pitch, low in the zone, ball 4.
That's one thing that McKenna Gibson does so well is when she's at the plate, she's good. You look good, play good.
Look good, play good. Hits this deep to right center. That is at the wall. Catching it is Rajol. What looked like could potentially be out of the park. Rajol comes up with a 13, 5 home runs and 8 doubles this season. Also had a career high 22 game on base streak that ended last weekend. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Pickens gets her with the changeup.
Entire at bat and just enough speed to come off of it.
Shot to left field, underneath it is Morgan. 2 outs now for the Lady Vols defense. Team lives and breathes Aggie softball as she takes ball 4. So 1 runner on for Texas A&M with 2 outs. Head coach Karen Weekly said she knew that Pickens would have to pitch a little longer in the regular season as she comes high and inside, gets Eshte on the elbow shield. Strike 3, Carlin Pickens gets her swinging, make that 6 strikeouts of the day for Carlin. I see here.
I am not sure what that is.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kennedy sits down Rodriguez on the rise ball.
Right now, you want to crank, so you want to go after that rise ball.
It's by Morgan, hard shot over at Powell, and she can't handle it. Morgan on board for the Lady Vols.
And that's the kind of momentum that
4 straight balls to Emma Clark.
And that is the nemesis that
Vols with a runner in scoring position, 2nd time today. Hard hit over to first. Harper gloves it, gets the out at 2, and the double play. Bang, bang from Amari Harper as Texas A&M avoids the threat.
What a play by a
best batting average in the conference. Also a .407 on-base percentage. As Pickens gets her swinging, strike 3 on the rise ball.
Works in everything, whether it's that extra conditioning, the extra weight room, she's gonna put it in.
Throw down to first, they get the out at 1. So already 2 quick. Hard shot deep to center field. At the wall is Fiedler. And she's unable to make the grab. Perez with a stand-up double.
Comes off of Perez's bat. You think that is a long ball. That is a hard hit. And I think the question right now is whether that ball went over or not.
Because you could see it right here. Goes off of Fiedler's glove. Hits towards the... So it will be a double. Maya Perez will stay. Oh. Maya Perez will get a pinch runner.
But this game is going to take 1 run to win.
Barbara hard shot over to second, dodge the flip over to one. And just like that, Lady Vols evade any sort of threat. Scheduled together, and even he looked at her and said, oh, yeah, I did. It wasn't intentional being this tough, but hey, just be patient, it will pay off, and it certainly has.
And he was like, don't worry. When she does speak, this team listens, and that is such a tough thing to do as a transfer.
Gets the bunt down, throw to one is in time, going for third is Dodge, and she's out.
And there must have been something where she got her hand in there. But Fiedler, so much speed, because that ball definitely beat her.
And if you look at where the tag is placed, Faith Powell places it on her hip. So Ella Dodge officially out at third base.
Her situation, she's calm in the batter's box, more relaxed, just has that professional approach. And I think part of that is just mindset.
Strike three, Emily Kennedy sits down the powerful panel. Seen a little more frequently through this game from Pickens, one of her biggest weapons. 0-2 pitch. Strike three, gets her looking. Pickens all pumped up for that one.
Just worked so hard.
She's thrown double the innings of anyone else on the staff, over 160 this season. Hard shot over to Mueller, makes the grab for the second out.
That's also some
worker, vocal leader. Dribbler over to second, Dodge gets the out at one. That will end the inning. Carlin Pickens dealing in the circle.
Like a player get walked in front of you, maybe even purposeful, which we've seen quite a few times with Taylor Panel, but that's kind of your time to say, I got something to prove. If you think that you can walk someone in front of me.
43 run differential. Skies this one towards center field. Underneath it is Enright, and she will make the grab for the first out.
Your stuff, but biggest thing for Kennedy right now is to be aggressive and go right after her.
First pitch grounds over to first. They get the out at two, but Doyle able to beat out the throw at one. So now 2 outs here for the Texas A&M.
She went to the leadoff, back to the 9, now in the middle. So she's been a little bit of everywhere, but she was able to make a good transition as a freshman.
This gets away from Barbara behind the plate. And so Doyle will take second base. Runner in third time today. Lady Vols have had a runner in scoring position. Takes ball 4.
And Kennedy's continuing to work that outside corner, but right now, not.
Hard shot over to first, but Harper gloves it right away and ends the inning. Bang, bang play by Amari Harper. The payoff pitch. Grounder over to third. Panel gets the out at 1. Throw down to 1. And she will be out at first. So make that 10. That she just seems to get better as the game goes on. Shot over to Panel, and she's unable to glove it. Goes right underneath her glove, and so Powell will reach. With 2 outs. Hard shot to left center, going back. Fiedler drops at the warning track. Coming in is Powell, and the throw's offline. Texas A&M takes a 1-0 lead.
This is the part of the lineup that has been quiet throughout today. But Woolley notice Fiedler all the way out in center field. She was actually shifted towards the right side and had to go, or I should say shifted in, excuse me, towards the left, but shifted in, didn't get back to that ball. And with the speed that Powell has, she's gonna
out now to Maya Perez. Hard shot at Pickens, barehands it, Tries to get the out at one, but Perez is safe. So Texas A&M now with runners on the corners. Four straight balls from Pickens. So now bases loaded here for Texas A&M. Harper first pitch, grounder over to Dodge, the flip at 2, and that will end the inning, but not before Texas A&M makes a statement, takes a 1-0 lead here as we head to the bottom of the seventh. To a double play her last at bat. Senior veteran on this lineup. Ooh, takes one, what looked like off of her knee, but she seems to be okay as she jogs to first.
Those do not feel good, and the best thing you can do.
Dodge squares around again, gets it down. Powell over to first in time, 1 down. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Emily Kennedy coming up with a huge strikeout for the
Better.
Strike 3, Emily Kennedy sits down Taylor Panel to end the inning and the game. Fourth-ranked Texas A&M comes out on top over second-ranked Tennessee, 1-0.
What a fight in the circle by both of these teams, but Emily Kennedy, 10 strikeouts on the day. She was throwing smoke, she was hitting her spot, she was doing what she does best, is utilizing that rise ball, but also that off speed. But it came down to Coco Woolley with that double to score. Kennedy Powell showing off her speed.
Emily Kennedy with her 6th shutout victory of the season.